Worst Valentine sex filled stories ever. Welcome, fam. So yeah, we just celebrated Valentine's Day, and I asked my followers, my friends, to share some stories about their worst sex feels. Valentine's a special day, and most people, end up doing the deed in the bedroom because it's a special day. But well, not everybody had it special, and some sent their stories, and some, unfortunately, it's really bad. So let's just get started with some of the stories, and yeah, so grab your cooking popcorn, I guess. So let's just get straight to the first story, right? Okay, so had a great dinner date, came home, and just as I was giving him a blowjob, he fell asleep. I've never felt more underappreciated in my life. Um, Come on, like, was he like enjoying it so much and he fell asleep, or it was so boring and he fell asleep? Like, which one is it? Because I mean, you're doing like a good job. You feel you're doing a good job, and the person you're doing a good job to sleeps.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna feel underappreciated like forever. Ouch. Let's go to the second story. As we were making love in our hotel bed, just as I was climaxing, he mourned his ex name. Of all the days and of all the activities, you need happy second anniversary to us, I guess. Yeah, like they're even married. Like, I mean, of all the activities that you should mention your ex name, it had to be today. It had to be like love making and on Valentine's Day. Like, that is, oh, I wonder what he was thinking. Let's go to the third one. It was finally going to happen. After all this time, my husband was about to go down on me for the first time since we got married. That is amazing. I took a long shower, slipped into a gorgeous red lingerie set, ooh la la, and laid on the bed, ready. He kissed every inch of my body, slowly making his way to the main event. Then his head got there, but I didn't feel his tongue. Why? Instead, he looked up to me puzzled and said, Babe, I thought your period was supposed to come next week. What is happening down there? He was right. It was supposed to come next week. But Mother Nature had other plans. He showed up a week earlier on Valentine's Day. He never tried again after that. Said he couldn't get past the smell. Now, it's my period. Sometimes when you're stressed, you're anxious, environmental changes, like hormonal changes, a lot of things come in place, and sometimes you end up, having like a change in your menstrual cycle. So I guess that's what happened to her. But of all the days, of all the times that your cycle had to mess up, it had to mess up on Valentine's Day when, like, I'm trying to guess, being so excited because you're finally going to get something you've been praying and dying for, only to have this whole thing happen. I mean, oh, period is, I don't need. Okay, so let's go to the first story. We went on a romantic dinner date, exchanged gifts, and came home to keep the night going. That sounds romantic. Everything was perfect until, in the middle of our passionate lovemaking, my stomach rumbled. I figured I could hold it until we're done. Big mistake. Yeah, big mistake. Never tried that. Never tried that. Just as my husband was about to finish and actually ejaculate, I launched him off me and sprinted to the bathroom. A second later, and our bedsheet would have never recovered. Ah, what did you eat? What did you eat? It ended up being the longest night of my life because instead of cuddling, my husband had to rush me to the hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been so stressful. Like, What at all did you eat that could actually? But imagine, guys, imagine, deep in love. I mean, deep in love making. You're about to, get to that level. You're on the first level, second level, third level, fourth level. Just when you're about to hit that roof, she pushed you off her. Diarrhea on a Valentine Day love making. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So sorry. And she actually ended up at the hospital. I'm so sorry, like this had to happen to you. Like, probably something you ate, I guess. So the fifth story. Um, we booked we booked a week long trip. Dropped the kids off at my mom's, and I went all out. Bought the sexiest lingerie. Ladies are buying lingerie only on Valentine's Day. Like, why? Shaved everything and prepared for a week full of fun and non-stop lovemaking. Now explain to me why my husband couldn't keep an erection for 4 whole days. Oh, four. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there smooth as a dolphin, wondering what I did to deserve it. She has shaved everything. So she looks like a... We left on a feed day, and guess what? On the seed day, the man suddenly regained his powers. Unbelievable. Well, the truth is, this is not really unbelievable. It happens sometimes. You see, when you're too anxious, like you're so nervous, like the stress and everything. Probably the man maybe suffered for something you call like, maybe sexual performance anxiety. Probably like they had planned the whole thing. Probably the lady had been telling him how he's going to get a sexy lingerie, going to get some erotic stuff for the night. So now he's going to talk about how she couldn't wait for that night. Now the man is anxious, and now the man needs to actually prove a point that day. He needs to perform very well that day. So now the man is stressed about the whole thing. And when you're too much stressed about the whole thing, how you're scared you may not be able to actually impress her, you may unfortunately end up yeah, have that problem. And when you have that sexual performance anxiety, it could lead to erectile dysfunction. Yeah, basically erectile dysfunction, for those of you who don't know, is when you can't like get and keep an erection. So when you're too anxious, too stressed up, you may not be able to actually get one and even keep it for long if you should get one. And so that's what probably happened. So that's why when they got back to their house, now the whole stress environment is gone. He's back to his normal environment. The whole stress of preparing for the whole thing is gone. So yeah, now he could perform. It's just sad that they spent all these amounts of money, and everything. And well, I guess they're able to do other activities like bond over other things, because I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. Like, don't be anxious. Don't be stressed out when you're going to have sex. Like, it's going to make things worse, make everything bad. Don't be, okay? Sorry. Now, the seat story. Okay, so not exactly a sex story, but let me share this wild experience, okay? I, 28 female, was using my fiance's laptop for a project when a notification popped up. A hotel booking confirmation. Curious, I checked the name and did a little digging. Turns out the hotel was hosting a 2-day Valentine's getaway for couples with an amazing lineup of romantic activities. Mm, mm. Sounds nice. I was beyond excited. Clearly, my man was planning a surprise, so I planned along and didn't say a word. In fact, I pampered him throughout that period. Yeah, ladies. Instead, I got ready. I learned how to give a testicle massage, bought essential oils. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, testicle massage. Damn, this guy is gonna have fun. I mean, testicle massage does so much for the guys, okay? It helps them actually, like, improve the whole thing down there. Like, it releases so much stress there, helps with, like, circulation, so it makes the sexual performance more enjoyable for them. And the whole experience is actually nice for most guys in general, okay? Wow. And like getting essential oil makes it more nicer. Girl, I salute you. Shaved my cookie, got a vibrator. We'd always wanted to try one, so why not? Ordered romantic handcuffs. Girl, you are going all way out. What? and picked out a sexy red and yellow lingerie set. I need to get one. Plus a few other things I want to mention here. Why won't you mention here? We need to know. We need to know. We need to know. Then a day before the trip, my fiance suddenly claimed he had a work emergency in another region and apologized profusely. He promised to make it up to me when he get back. At first, I thought it was a joke, a prank, and maybe he was going to come the next day or something. But then his phone was conveniently off for 2 whole days, except for the occasional check-in to say he was busy. This is sad. This is. I cried like crazy. Then, in a fit of pettiness and heartbreak, I gifted all my carefully selected goodies to a friend who was getting married. This is your friend prayed, oh, this is your friend prayed for beautiful gifts and you granted her prayers. Oh, when I confronted him after the hotel booking, about the hotel booking, he denied everything, even with the notification as proof. We broke up shortly after. To this day, I sometimes wonder if I should have just gone to the hotel and surprised him instead. Yeah, it is. I've always actually had a problem with that. You're having issues with your partner and probably he's not picking the phone call. You want to get through to him, but you're not getting through to him. And you decide to go there. Girl, if you're not strong, if you can't fight like me, please don't go. Because if you go and you go meet another lady there and the lady is stronger than you, my dear, that is not your environment. She could actually call people. You could actually call people and to get messy, it could get, bad. Yeah. But then again, sometimes if you could get maybe a few friends to go with you, like to get hard proof, because this time around, the guy is like, denying everything. So she also doesn't have a lot of proof to actually prove. But we know the truth. We know the truth. Somebody else enjoyed that day. Mm. Sorry, girl. I'm sorry. They never accept it even when they are lying on top of it. So I'm sorry. Okay, so the last story for the day. I had three girlfriends. Dude, come on. I told one I did be busy at work on Valentine's Day because our boss was flying in. I ordered flowers and perfume for her, then spent the night with her, making love the whole night. Hmm. The next morning on Valentine's Day, I went to my second girlfriend to spend the day with her. We went at it for about 7 rounds. Bros, you just did some last night. And I could literally hear my heart beat. Obviously, your heart is beating. I had planned with a friend to call me with a fake work emergency. Bros, they will always support each other. Even ladies do actually. When the call came, I acted frustrated, complaining about why they hadn't contacted the other engineers since it was my day off. My girlfriend, being very understanding and considerate, encouraged me to go. Oh, girl, if only you knew. If only you knew. I then went to my third girlfriend. We made love all night, but at some point, I just couldn't continue. Like, you are a human being. You need some limits, okay? Like, you are stressing yourself. You are working the heart because the heart pumps faster during, sex. And I mean, it's not safe. She refused to stop and even got me an energy drink. Obviously, she doesn't know that you've been doing other things somewhere, so she also wants her part of the cake. Yeah, national cake we're sharing. To this day, I have no idea how I made it home the next morning. Charlie, you're lucky. Anyways, I ended up marrying my second girlfriend. Yeah, the considerate one. Yeah. Oh, innocent girl. And this Valentine's Day marked our second anniversary. Hmm. But every Valentine's Day reminds me of how I nearly died from too much sex. Oh my dear, like yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so if you have any crazy Valentine sex filled stories, like crazy ones, more crazier than this, please just let me know. Please just let me know. Let me know because I'm eager to read them. And yeah. So yeah, so enjoy the rest of the day and please don't do what some of these people did. Bye.